Where the f have I been? But I want your opinion actually right now. Is it normal for guys to try to kiss you on the first date? I don't know you. I don't know where you've been. Like, is that an unpopular opinion? But we are so back, baby. We are so back. Welcome back to the chateau. And wow, I haven't said that in a hot second. If you are coming from my Instagram or TikTok pages for City Chateau, you know that I haven't been posting for like 2 months. So today I asked you guys to give me questions for this Q&A and dive a little bit more into City Chateau. Where the fuck have I been? What is the plan? What am I doing? Am I okay? Am I alive? First of all, the answer is yes, I am alive, but we're gonna dive into that in this video. And then also some beauty questions you guys had, and more importantly, my dating life, giving you the full update on Marketplace Man, the other recent dates I went on updating, and a little surprise at the end. So let's dive into it, shall we? The Chateau girlies know I always have my bevy in hand. So today, we're trying something a little bit different. Culture Pop, sponsor me. This video is not sponsored. I wish it was though, so hit me up. Pink straw to match, same but different. And this is the black cherry. Let's give it a taste test, shall we? Ooh, it just tastes like, it's like a sparkling water. I'm a fan, I like it. I also have like the weirdest snack ever. If there's one thing about me is I love a weird snack combo. So I have blueberries and these like corn chips. So don't mind me. If you landed on this video and you're like, I don't know who this girl is, why should I listen to her yap for 20-30 minutes? Well, my name is Kayla, aka City Chateau, and at Kayla Kane on Instagram and TikTok. I am a full-time content creator living in San Francisco, and I am originally from San Jose, California. I have 2 platforms, Kayla Kane, where I talk about beauty things, mostly hair things, my dating life, fun things like that. And over on City Chateau, my home platform, I decorate my apartment based on your replies. We've got a fun little group project going. And I am also famously known for my closet bedroom, which you can't see right now. I will insert a clip here. I am your closet bedroom girl. And this is our apartment. So let's get into the question, shall we? The most asked question that I received was, where the fuck have I been? For those who have been following me for a bit know that I have been airplane mode on, unbothered, in my lane, not on City Chateau. And first of all, I am so honored that you noticed. I was not expecting people to just notice that I wasn't posting. And honestly, I am no better than my last situationship. I straight up ghosted y'all. Like, I promise that I have not made any changes to this apartment without y'all, but that is my bad. I've been off City Chateau for the first 2 months of this year. And if I'm being completely honest, I have been focusing a lot on other projects. I started picking up some client work because I am a full-time content creator, and I've been doing strategy development for a couple of clients because living in the city is expensive. My other part of that is making videos around my apartment got to a point where I had a little moment where perfectionism got to me, and it was harder for me to put out content in the way that I was. It's like writer's block. Every content creator experiences it, but I really got in my head about it. But it made me realize how much I miss doing home content, and I've honestly been a mess without you. Had a little moment, but we are so back, baby. We are so back. Which brings me to the next question, which was next reno project. There are so many that it is about to be my 13th reason, but I want your opinion actually right now. I'm still in the process of really updating the kitchen. I have this cabinet here in the kitchen, but I have all of this unused real estate. So this is what I use for my coffee bar. I have like my mugs and stuff in here. I love this cabinet so much. It was one of the first pieces of furniture that I bought for this apartment, but it's short. And I'm wondering if I should trade it for a tall cabinet or if I should add bistro style shelving above the cabinet and keep it separate. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. I've been debating for a really long time, and I finally am ready to pull the trigger, but obviously I need your final approval. Also, another project that I have is on this wall facing the window. I have a really fun idea that hopefully will be coming out soon if I can figure it out. As far as the rest of my apartment goes, please ignore the mess. LOL. The living room needs a lot of work. There's a lot of blank spaces on the walls that I have to deal with. And also over here, I really want to take away these side tables that I had, and I want to build a custom bookshelf situation surrounding the fireplace. But I have no idea. I've been so stuck on how to go about that or how to achieve it. So if anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. I don't know if I need to hire somebody like to do it, or if I can do it with like IKEA shelves and add molding to them to like make it blend. I don't know. I am truly just a girl. Those are a couple of projects that have been heavy on my mind that have not come to fruition yet. Do you ever thrift? Girl, if thrifting was a professional job, if it was a profession that I could make money off of, which, okay, well, there are people who do that, but I would be so good at that job, because pretty much everything in my apartment is thrifted. And a few places I love to go thrifting, or wait, I'll tell you, a few of my favorite items that I have thrifted are actually in the background here. My fireplace mantle, I got off of some random dude on eBay in Sacramento. Him and two of his random friends helped me put it on the top of my truck to come home into the city. Another piece of furniture that I love is my mirror here. Oh, here? That is from the Restoration Hardware outlet. Shout out to Amy, who is my friend who used to work at Restoration Hardware. And we went to the outlet together in San Rafael. They had this mirror next to the front door. It was the first thing I saw when I walked in. And these mirrors usually go for like $2-3K a piece. Like, it might honestly be more than that. I don't even remember. But because it was at the outlet, it was like half off, and then my friend had a discount for half off. So basically I got it for like $500-600, which was like the ultimate steal of a century. And yeah, there's a ton of other pieces around this apartment that are all thrifted as well. This table that I'm at, Facebook Marketplace is my best friend. A few places I love to thrift. Facebook Marketplace, number one. Alameda Point Antiques Fair. Love the Alameda Point Antiques Fair. There's also a French market in Marin that they have once a month on I think the second Sunday of every single month. I'll confirm that and leave it on the screen. But those are three places that I love to thrift. I also love, if you live in San Francisco, Community Thrift is another really good one. So, oh my gosh, I almost forgot. If you live in San Francisco, there is a man that sells antiques in front of the Trader Joe's on Hyde Street. His name is Parsha. If you see him, tell him I say hi, because I love that man. I have bought so many things off of that man. He is truly such a gem, and he always has the best stuff. So super random city girl things, but shout out to my man Parsha. I also got so many comments on my hair, which, girl, you cannot be pumping on my ego like that. Like, it will go to my head. I also feel the most confident I ever had with this haircut. Obviously, my hair is not done right now, but I do have bangs, which look cute when they're styled. But right now, I'm trying to embrace my natural hair more. So this is my hair just air dried, but it's still so cute with the little curtain bangs in the front, like little pop out. Thank you for the compliments. It's so nice. I love my new hair. I've never felt this confident with my cut ever. I will leave a picture of it fully styled here. What do you ask for your haircut in length? Okay, here are the beats. Blunt cut, bob, with curtain bangs with an emphasis of the shortest pieces starting at your brows. I'll also leave the recipe for toning here that my hairstylist used. Brandon is a literal god. I would never trust anybody else with my hair where like this. And he got my hair looking like this. Those are the details there. My top 3 favorite hair products. Give me a second. So I'm actually at a point right now where my top 3 favorite hair products are all empty. I need to order more. So I thought I would just go through actually all my recent empties, my beauty necessities, because when I like something, I really like something and I will order it 1,000 times. So looking at hair products, number 1 is the IGK First Class Dry Shampoo. This is the best dry shampoo on the market. Fight me. I could bathe in this shit. I have yet to find a better dry shampoo. Like, I go to Hot 8 Yoga. If you go to Hot Yoga, you know, I am not one of those girlies who comes out of class looking snatched. I look like I took a shower. Like I jumped into the frickin' ocean. So this can save me from that. It's the real deal. Worth the money. The second thing is the Day Cactus Fruit 3-in-1 Styling Wand. And I actually replaced my Amazon wax stick, which if you know, you know. That was viral for the longest time. I like this one better because it's not sticky and I like the applicator on it. I do slick packs a lot, so this is so clutch. The third hair product, I threw it out, so I'll leave a picture of it here, is the Oribe hairspray. First of all, Oribe, I don't know what the fuck they put in their products, but the smell of it is so addicting. I can smell that shit from a mile away. It's like a perfume and a hairspray in one. Second of all, I love a hairspray that's not sticky, and that one holds, but it doesn't feel crunchy or anything like that. So I really, really like that hairspray. I think it's worth the money. Oribe's products are amazing. They are on the pricier side, but they definitely like worth it in my opinion. La Roche-Posay has my heart. I just finished the Purifying Foam Cleanser, and I also am about to finish the Triple Moisturizer Lotion. I'm somebody who used to have really, really bad skin. If I can find a picture, I will insert it here. Like, your girl's been through a journey. A 10-step skincare routine was actually hurting my skin. I felt like my skin was inflamed and red all the time, and I'm not somebody who I'd consider has sensitive skin, but just going back to the basics was great. I use this and a couple other things in my skincare routine if you want to know more about that. Also, another thing that I've been loving, I have my real eyelashes right now, but usually when I'm doing full glam, I love to do eyelash extensions, and I have tried so many different eyelash extensions, and these are my favorite. These are the Flutter Habit Faux Mink Under Lash Clusters, and they go underneath your lash line. It doesn't feel like you have anything on your eyes. It's fabulous. I really like their removal process. I haven't lost any eyelashes in using these, which is important. And it's called the Bestie. 10 out of 10. Really, really love these. And finally, we're getting into the dating updates, which I waited for the end of this video to show you. The devil works, but I work harder. And the tea is freaking hot. We've got a lot to get into. So I have gone on a couple of dates, 3 to be exact, because I am off the apps. Your girl is not on the street. She's for the sheets with my romance books, okay? There is 3 guys I've recently dated, and one of them is Marketplace Man, there's Line Guy, and there's Stage Man. I have gotten so many questions about Marketplace Man since we had our dates, and basically the summary is Marketplace Man and I went on 2 dates. First one was drinks, second one was coffee, and it was fine, but he was definitely like not my soulmate. Like, he's super sweet, super great guy, but we didn't really click enough for there to be a 3rd date. So it was a mutual ghost situation, which is honestly, in my opinion, the best way to go. I would prefer, I don't think that there needs to be a conversation when you don't want to date them anymore. Like, if it was a mutual parting, ideal situation. So I wish I had more drama and tea to tell you on that one, but cool experience. Would do it again. Would rate Facebook Marketplace dating a 7, 8 out of 10. Honestly, if you're not going to be on the dating apps like me, try Facebook Marketplace. Why not? Maybe you'll find your man. There was also so many people who commented on that video saying that they had met their soulmate or their husband on Facebook Marketplace. So there is hope, ladies. There is hope. Use them as an example, not me. Going on to the 2 guys I met from updating. And I realized that I never gave you guys an update on that either. So let's start from the beginning, shall we? If you haven't heard of updating, it is a comedy dating show. It goes viral all the time on TikTok and Instagram, where they blindfold people and have them do crazy things, ask them crazy questions, and then they end up getting matched or not at the end of the segment. So basically what happened was I was going to go to this show with my friend who loved the show. She had already bought us tickets. I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. Like, I love me some good entertainment. And then I did some digging and found the application on the website. And I was like, this is my moment to shine. I was born for this. I applied. It was the day before the show in San Francisco. And the next day I get a message saying, hey, we had somebody drop out. Would you want to do the show? And I was like, yeah, put me in, coach. So they FaceTimed me, interviewed me, said they would give me in details in a few hours. This was at like 1 p.m. The show was at 7. Like, it was down to the wire. And I text them around 5, 6 p.m. I'm getting ready for the show. And I'm like, hey, did you still need me? And they said that the guy that they had for me dropped out, which is just like his loss. But if you're out there also, hit me up in the DMs. So I was like, no worries. Like, I'm going with my girls, gonna have a fun night regardless. So I go, they do the whole bit, they have this whole thing, and then there's a second segment of the show called After Hours, where they pick people from the audience to come on stage and get matched. So there's this guy who had like signed up on the website or whatever for this, and he goes on stage and I was like, this is the finest man that has come up tonight. I'm interested. And I didn't realize that I was literally undressing this man with my eyes. They see that I'm in the front row and they're like, hey, like, that girl's looking, come up on stage. I'll enter clips here.
You're gonna stand right over there.
Can you guys stand up?
Stand over there, Caitlin.
So they matched.
Wow.
So they
Guys, that's the thing about this app, right? Even though the other person didn't come up, someone then it's like an auction. You then see.
We end up kissing on stage. Super nice guy, and we exchanged information and planned out a date together. So that was stage guy. Line guy, what is his story? So when we were in line to get into the show, we met these two guys in line who had just joined the line behind us, and we were basically recreating the show outside the venue. We were asking each other crazy questions and answering them for each other. And one of the guys messaged my friend after the show and was like, hey, like, asking for my number. So he texted me, and he was super charismatic, funny, like, definitely something that, like, I'm interested in, because if you can't match my banter, it's gonna be a hard pass for me, because I think I'm funny sometimes. If you can't make me laugh, mom, come get me, take me home. We also plan a date. So I have 2 dates that I got from this one night, which is just so crazy. Also, this is just another testament. I am a beacon of hope for y'all, because I am determined not to do dating apps this year and date in the wild. And hey, it's freaking possible. Like, who would have guessed? That's crazy. You can actually like meet somebody in real life. What a fucking concept. First of all, I'm going to give a summary of both the dates, and then I'm going to ask you some questions, because this is also to give you some context. I have not dated a lot. I was like, never prioritized boys. I was always focused on my career because I used to be a professional ballerina. That's a whole nother story. Let me know if you want to get into that, because I have a lot of tea and trauma from that as well. But I never really dated because I was basically training for the Olympics. It's like the same thing, same type of process. It's very grueling. Like, it's your entire life, 24/7. That is your job. That is your life. So because of that, I was always surrounded by women, didn't go on that many dates. I had one boyfriend before my last ex. So I was in 2 serious relationships, one more serious than the other. I was in a 5-year relationship for all of my 20s. So from 20 to 25, I was in a relationship. We broke up almost 2 years ago now, which is so crazy to say, because I feel like it was like not that long ago. But I've been on, I think, 4 or 5 dates since then. Your girl's an independent woman. Like, I just can't be bothered. The dating market, all of that, it's just never been a priority for me. But I'm trying to put myself out there and, you know, get all the experiences. So with that context, getting 2 dates in one night was like wild for me. And I have not dated cold like that. Everybody who I have dated or been in a relationship with have all been people that I knew prior, who were friends of friends, or like somebody who I had warmed up to and was friends first before getting romantically involved. So the whole like first date, don't know each other thing is very weird for me. It's new, figuring it out. So with that context, let me give you the summaries of these dates. So for Line Guy, the date was fine. We got drinks, we were there for 2 hours. The conversation was good. He was really nice, he was really funny, but he made a lot of self-deprecating jokes, which the first one, like, yeah, like whatever, it's funny, like ha 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 ha. But when after that, it becomes a pattern, girl, I'm running for the hills because I don't do insecure men. Did that with my ex. Fool me once, fool me twice, but you will not fool me again. So he's somebody else's soulmate, not mine. Also, is it normal for guys to try to kiss you on the first date in this generation? Because every single date I've been on, they have tried to kiss me on the first date. And I don't know if I fuck with that. Like, I don't know if I fuck with, like, I don't know you. I don't know where you've been. Like, is that an unpopular opinion? Am I okay for that? So that was Line Guy. Now let's get into Stage Guy. We were making out on stage in front of a live audience in the first 5 minutes that we met each other. So safe to say, I felt pretty comfortable with him right off the bat on the first date. Also, freaking loved, he planned a daytime date. So we were originally supposed to go to the wharf in San Francisco to look at the seals and go get lunch. Like, how freaking cute is that? Second of all, it was raining that day. So he changed the plans last minute to go to an arcade bar, which also super fun. Freaking love the creativity there. He gets brownie points, positive aura points for that one. We were there for 2 hours as well, and it was a super fun date. I felt a lot more comfortable with him. He checked all the boxes, like successful, career-oriented, goal-driven, good relationship with his family. We liked some of the same music. We were having fun just playing pool and air hockey and stuff. We were both a little competitive, so it was fun. And at the end of the date, he also tried to kiss me goodbye. And oh, I was not prepared for that one because it was a daytime date. So it was not great, but we made a joke with it over text, like it was fine. Still just, I didn't feel a spark. It wasn't one of those situations where I was like, I would rather go on a date with you again than read my book, my romance book, A Home Alone with my little beverage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning a lot about myself this year, clearly. Both Line Guy and Stage Guy did not go on a second date, and I'm still single. So that's the update on that. I had one question come up from the dating section that was interesting to me. Would you ever date someone who follows your page if you met organically? That's like, I honestly don't even know how to answer that question because I'm a normal person. Like, I don't really separate those two things. So I think yes. The newest news, with all that being said, is I am going on a date tomorrow. At least I think it's a date. And by the time you see this video, we will have already gone on this date. But this first date is also a wedding. And it is his cousin's wedding. Stay tuned for that video. This was therapeutic, for me at least. Thanks for watching me yap on the internet. Feel free to message me if you have questions at any time. And I'll see you on the gram and on the talk. And with that, I will leave you. Mwah. See you soon.